What are you doing to my child? What's going on here? Who are you? Guru, how do you know? How do you know that this is literally what this weekend is to decide whether these guys stay in a relationship or not?
Can't get enough of the weekend.
Hey my little Picturoonies, and welcome back to another episode of our Sims 4 University series. I'm feeling chill. I've just come from yoga, literally just coming from yoga. I have milk and cookies, well, soya milk and cookies. Fun fact, Ali's actually a really good baker, so he actually hand-baked these cookies. Look at that thickness. That is a good cookie right there, and if you put it in milk, it's even better. Also, just to add to the chillness even more, I don't know if you can see, look at this tail. But Darcy is hanging out with me, Evie's hanging out with me, Screwball Lexi is upstairs tormenting Ali, so I'm just in a good place, guys. I'm feeling calm and happy. And it's exactly what we need for this series because there has not been much calm and happiness in this relationship. So I got back to the apartment and apparently there's a party in the hallway, but it's kind of an interesting party because like this girl's got cool hair and I love what she's wearing. So she's called Scarlett, she's cool. This is the girl that didn't do any work in Willow's Bakery. Remember her? Is it Jocelyn Smith? Jocelyn Smith. This girl, I don't know. I kind of low-key am in love with her. She's super cool. And yeah, there's just some kind of party going here. There are a lot of them are teenagers. I don't know why it's happening, but it is. I don't know if Seth threw a party while Pam was at the charity function. I don't know. He is, however, in here starting a large impressionist painting, and a sad toddler is tootling around on the floor. Why are you sad? From a loss in the family? Oh, because Toby died. He now also didn't make any effort with you ever, so good job, Toby. So, in the last episode, things got tense in this relationship. Seth flirted with the super old nanny, which I don't really understand why that happened. Pam kind of had to go at him. Pam is kind of starting to seek emotional support outside of the relationship with her co-worker, Giovanni. Things are looking a little bit rough for these guys. They had an argument, and as a result of their argument, they have lost a lot of love. You guys pointed out we still have love with Luca. To be fair, we never see the dude, but yeah, strange. And yeah, things just not quite so happy for our little couple. I am realizing it's 1 a.m. in the morning, which is probably why Seth is still up because Pam is not back yet, but I thought I would join Seth instead of Pam. So we're gonna just read Kane to sleep. Forget that painting because he should be in bed. And you've already been told off for not establishing a good routine for this little toddler, so I don't want to get you into any more trouble. Go read him to sleep, okay? And then this apartment's kind of a wreck. This looks great though. Excellent presentation on social hacking, programming for people. And I've read a lot of comments, lots of opinions about this. Some people hating on Seth, some people hating on Pam, some people hating on their relationship, wanting them to break up, other people wanting them to work out. In my head, I have been into all of those exact same places too, so don't even worry. Wow, he fell asleep fast. You can finish your painting though, Seth. I'll let you go back to that. I'm kind of seeing all sides of the story, if I'm being honest, because from Seth's point of view, like, he is the one doing the heavy lifting with Kane whilst trying to balance a degree, which is super hard. Pam doesn't communicate when things are bugging her. She kind of communicates at the end with an argument, which is really stressful. And Seth, like, in general, you guys say I baby him, but I baby him because he never had a childhood, so I don't know. I kind of feel like he gets a little bit of a free pass on that. But from Pam's point of view, she is the one with the stress of being the sole earner for the whole family, which is stressful if you've got a son and you've got a partner who is relying on you for university loans, everything. She has to provide everything for this house. I know Seth does odd jobs, but let's face it, not much effort is put into those odd jobs. So that is a pretty stressful situation to be in. She also realized that Seth was, you know, trying to work, do his uni work and look after a toddler. So she hired him a nanny, which she's paying for, that he then goes and flirts with. So you can totally see why that would be very annoying. And her job is intense. The fact that she's ambitious is kind of making things tough because honestly, that scholarly paper takes like 4 hours a night. And she finishes work at 4, finishes the paper at like 8 p.m, at which point she doesn't really get to spend much time with Kane at all. And as a result, her and Kane don't have as good a relationship. They're literally just acquaintances because he's a fussy child, so she's getting the tired, moody, angry end of day baby after a day of work. And also she'll be feeling the valid and unfair pressure that I think women feel more than men, is that they get kind of judged a little bit more for going away from their child and working. There's more social kind of judging on that. It's not fair. It it makes you feel really rubbish if you're in that situation. And she's doing what she thinks is best for the family, working hard, earning that money, trying hard in a career so she can support them and give them everything they want. But the result is that she then doesn't feel as connected to them. And she probably hates the fact that her and Kane aren't as like pally and like have this beautiful relationship that Seth and Kane have. And she probably feels at the back of her mind this niggling thought is the sacrifice worth it? Should I just spend more time with my family? But then also is like, but why do women have to feel this way? So she's got this whole like, it's tough. Like there's a whole load of anger going on there. That's actually a really nice painting, Seth. I know I should sell them for money, but we don't really need it. And I kind of like having artwork around the apartment, especially if it's like artwork that someone in the family has done. I don't know. I kind of like that. I think it's nice. In fact, this is kind of like the kind of painting that looks really nice in a kid's room. So I'm gonna go and put that on there. How cute is that? A nice little painting for his room. Still no sign of Pamela. So Pam also like knows that Seth's doing his computer engineering, computer sciences, computer engineering, I don't know, something. She knows he's struggling with it. So she goes ahead and buys him stuff that she thinks will make him interested in what he's studying. Oh my gosh, Pam, where are you? Come home, girl. I know I could make her come home. Actually, no, I can't. Okay, I was gonna say no, I can't because she didn't have the little house thing. Oh, and she's still feeling super depressed. Oh, and she wants to be mischievous to Jordan and blog about her sad feelings. You know what? You can blog about your sad feelings, babes. I will allow that. Go blog about feeling sad because that's valid and fine. You do that. So yeah, she buys him things that she thinks will help him with his career. But of course, Seth is kind of hating his degree and wants to do artwork instead. But he's never communicated that with her. Like literally both of them have so much stuff going on there in their heads and they don't communicate. They don't talk to each other and tell each other how they feel. Instead, Pam ends up having a go and annoyingly for her, I bet, feels like she has to act like the mum and tell Seth off, which is annoying because she's not his mum, she's his girlfriend. She doesn't want to act like his mum. And for Seth, he gets annoyed because he feels like she's nagging. But then he, in the arguments, just sits there and takes it without ever voicing his side of the opinion. So basically, horrific communication. Kids, don't do this at home because it's terrible. I do think there might have been a couple that would have gone through all this and been like, you know what, let's call it quits. We don't live together. It's not like we've got kids or anything. Like, it's not messy. Let's just go our separate ways. However, the fact is they do live together. Pam does financially support Seth and probably feels like the gravity of wanting to do that well. Kane is hungry. He's going and crying to Pam, but like she went to bed like 2 hours ago, so it's not gonna happen. Go to the potty and then Seth will get you some breakfast, okay? But yeah, the fact is they do have all this messiness and it's not a case of staying together for the kids. It's a case of maybe let's not make a brash decision when there's other people involved, i.e. Kane. Yeah, just wanted to get those things off my chest. That's the reason I like doing this game though, because this isn't a situation I'm in. It might be a situation I never find myself in. So it's kind of like role playing other people's drama and I just like doing it, guys. I just like doing it. But today's a Saturday. There's no work to be done. Your scholarly paper is complete. Why don't we take the weekend to talk things out and see if this is something we want to fix? Like, honestly, he's naughty. He even annoys Seth while he's giving him his breakfast, if I'm being honest. And how about we teach the child some manners as well before Pam wakes up? Because that's Kane's biggest problem. Low-key, he's kind of a brat and it's not helping with his parents' relationship right now. But yeah, it's like 1% of the drama, but still, you know. Yeah, let's at least get this thing sorted out so that maybe Pam can teach him fun stuff like flashcards. If daddy has already taught him, please don't be a brat today, okay? Just give us this one day, Kane. We need this, okay? We need this. Oh, my cookie fell into my milk. That's the worst thing. Too long talking through relationships. That's good though, because when you finish drinking the milk, you get to drink your cookie. Kane wants to talk about his favorite animal with Pam. We can 100% do that. Pam, please wake up because like it's the weekend. Also, two other things that Pam was struggling with. One, it's not an issue anymore, but at least back before, Seth used to spend what little money they had on frivolous things that he thought were nice, but were actually not very sensible. That bugged Pam. But also, Pam's father, who she had no relationship with, died, which you're kind of thinking, she's thinking, my dad who I had no relationship with died, and now I just feel like this weird loss. I have no relationship with my son. What will he feel if something happens to me? You see how these things can snowball in your head. Maybe Pam's like me, where if one little thing happens, I like to overthink it and have a whole argument in my head that will never happen, because when that situation actually plays out, the other person is calm and normal and not crazy like they are in my head. Anybody else do that or just me? I know my mum does it too. Okay, I say we do something nice as a couple this weekend. I really wish Solani was like a place that you went to like as an away day kind of thing, and like it has somewhere you could stay over, but it doesn't and it hasn't, so I can't do that. It's an actual like location that you live in. Is there anywhere else in the city that's nice to bring a toddler? It's not very toddler like centric, this city, is it? I think we might have to go to the seaside together. Kane, what do you think about that? Kane, stop doing a cry. Why don't you tell mummy about your favorite animal? You wanted to do that, so why don't we do that? Talk about your favorite animal with her, okay? That should make you feel better. There you go. Feeling good, feeling happy. What else do you want to do to her? Give her a hug. We can totally do that. We can totally do hugs. Look, I'm gonna get her to apologize to him. Just be like, I'm sorry, I'm not always here with you, Kane. It's because I want to be able to give you all the cool things that you want that my dad did not give me. Okay, maybe don't actually say that to him because that's a bit deep for a toddler, but just be like, because mummy works really hard to make sure Kane is always really happy. Okay, and then Seth, why don't you pop that in your inventory and let's go for a nice family beach day, okay? So I know realistically this is far too far to travel, but just bear with me for this. What are some, this is a romantic aura. Let's go to this one, Sand Simoleon Beach. Can I buy supplies there? I'm hoping I can. Oh my gosh, I never thought I would actually see beach fans. Look at him. Look, oh my gosh, look at this child. Oh my gosh, I never knew how much I needed Beach Kane. He's so freaking cute. And oh my gosh, look at Beach Pam. Look at her in that beautiful swimsuit, looking like an absolute goddess. And then there's Seth, who's pretty hairy, actually. Much hairier than I thought. Why don't we go and do like cute stuff, cute family stuff over here, okay? In fact, Seth, why don't you have a little sunbathe and give Pam space to make some sand sculptures with Kane. Let those two have a little bit of a bonding time together, okay? This is so freaking cute. This family is so pale. I did not realize how pale they were until they came here. His hue is on the same spectrum as his heart. Like, he's pink, he's so pale. But this is cute. Seth, if I were you, I would put some suntan lotion on, please. Apply some sunburn protection. We don't want to get burned. This person just came and grabbed a trash bag off Kane's head. I don't know if that's some low-key insult to like city folks. I really don't know. What are you doing to my child? What? What's going on here? Who are you? Layla needs to know. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to get on with this child. Look at this. Look, we made a shark. You need to know. This is not about you. Just go away. But look, we made a shark together. What do you think of that? Do you want to play in the water? Play in open water. This feels dangerous, but we'll give it a go. Can I get Pam to put sun cream on if she's just like stood? No, apparently not. Okay, please go here with him because if Kane gets eaten by a shark, that would be the worst ending to this series, honestly. Okay, Pam's watching him in the water. And look at him. Look at this cuteness right here. He's actually not being as fussy as normal. He looks happy. He looks really cute. His little freckly shoulders are actually adorable. He's eating a duck. Where did you even get that from? We didn't bring that. So please don't eat stuff you've just found, okay? And I'm like low-key kind of excited to see what Seth would look like with a tan. I'm kind of ready for that. I sort of want everyone with a tan. And we're having some cute chats with him. How are you enjoying the beach, Seth? Are you having fun? Can Seth talk or anything? Oh yeah, his communication's 5. Oh, this is fab. We can have full conversations with him. I feel as clueless as Pam when it comes to Seth and what's going on in his life, if I'm being honest. And oh gosh, you guys just needed a nice... Is that a shark? Why did that look... No, it's a dolphin. It looks more like a shark, I swear. This is really cute. This is super cute. Okay, Seth, why don't you come over here and keep making sandcastles? I want Pam to get a tan as well. I want all of us to get a tan. You guys are now friendos. That's super cute. Oh. Oh my gosh, yes, cute Seth and Pam scenes with the beautiful sun behind them on the beach. This is why we're all here. This is why we're all here. This is what we needed. Wait, are you hungry or something? Oh, you're sleepy. Can I like make a little toddler bed or cot or something here? Because when you go to the beach with a toddler, you like put them to sleep in the shade, don't you? Ooh, he could nap on something like that. Okay, let's grab one of those. Stick it over here in the shade so you can have yourself a little bit of a nap because you're getting tired. And when you get tired, you get grouchy. and Pam can come over here and have a little bit of a relax with Seth, so these guys can have a chat too. And oh my gosh, the Romance Festival is in town. Oh, I wanted to spend ages here, but there's something kinda, I don't know, the Romance Festival has meaning for these guys as a couple because Seth invited her to the Romance Festival and she kind of was like, no, I don't want this to be too serious. So she instead invited like Jordan or somebody, which was pretty rough for Seth. But yeah, they never actually got their Romance Festival time together, did they? So I don't know. It could be a nice time to like revisit that. But we'll stay here till like 7 because look, the sun, oh, I forgot how much prettier Sulani is than anywhere else. Look at these colors. Like seriously, this is so pretty. We're here watching the sunset together. Our toddler's sleeping in the shade, being cute. Okay, stay asleep though. We're just like kind of lying, not chatting though. Nobody's got a suntan. You look very pensive there, Seth. Do you look pensive too? It's kind of hard to tell with the sunglasses. A bit sighy, I'd say. Oh my gosh, I thought it was a shark, but it's actually a gnome dressed as a shark. Oh, and the sun is just about to go now. This is like the time when, you know, you don't have the sun on you anymore and you feel like a little bit cold. I feel like this is where this day is kind of getting. And no tons. Oh, wow. Oh, you got romantic out of nowhere. But yeah, the sun is gone. It's beautiful. It is real beautiful here. And these guys seem to be having nice little chit chats. You got a sweet tan. Oh my gosh, Pam tanned. Pam tanned. Pam got tan and Seth got paler than ever. That is the difference between skin that tans and freckly skin that just gets more freckly. Oh my gosh, you've been so sweet with each other. Oh, you guys are actually being real cute. Okay, Seth's up. Why don't we see if stepdad Seth will allow us to... We're not going to bring Kane to the Romance Festival. Let's see if he will babysit Seth. Kane, not Seth. Pam already does that. I'll stop making baby and Seth jokes. And we will hit up the Romance Festival because we never got the chance to do it properly, okay? And it's raining at the Romance Festival. Also, Seth, babes, I'm just like, look at Pam. Look how dressed up she's got. Seth, babes, what? I wasn't gonna baby him. I said I wasn't gonna baby him. I'm just gonna change him like you would change a baby, but I'm just gonna change his outfit, okay? Also, Seth's body, he's definitely put on. He's put on that fresh as stone, but he's been a fresher twice now, so he's done it 2 years in a row. Oh man, is it sad that I still just want to dress him like this? He just suits this look. And also, all my Sims with black hair, which tends to be the Villarreals, they just look good in black. Like, it's also my favorite color to wear, so I can totally appreciate where they're coming from. There, for when you're going to go to the Romance Festival, but you also want to stay warm, but you're also a bit more grown up now, which makes me now realize, Pam, you will freeze, babes. Let's at least put a coat and tights on. I tied her hair up, by the way, because I was going to put a scarf on her, but then I just realized that top is showing off her boob tan. So I've decided to switch her up for a little bit more of like her old kind of vibe. This is more like the way that she's dressed a little bit when she very first joined uni. But they need to at least look like they're in the same climate, you know, so that makes sense to me. It's cold in the city right now. It was snowing last episode. So let's do all the fun stuff at the Romance Festival that we didn't get the chance to do before. Let's pour Sakura tea, just us two. The rain is low-key vexing me quite hard right now. But look, she's not thinking about the loss. She's actually playful. She's in a good mood. Seth's happy and blushing from feeling flirty and in love as well, so. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you could pick flowers at the Romance Festival too. That's cute. We're having some flirty Sakura tea, getting us in the flirty mood together. She wants to get to know Seth, which is kind of sweet, but also a bit sad. Like, she feels like she doesn't know him very well anymore. But I will allow it. Where's get to know? Why don't you guys get to know each other? Oh, wow. And they're getting flirty real fast. They're getting flirty faster than I can find get to know. There, get to know. No wild woo-woos, okay. Also, I feel like at this point it's just begging for a bad answer. But should we ask the weird alien guy about his... Let's ask his wisdom. And then let's also ask him, both of us separately, about the current relationship and see what his thoughts are on it. Oh, he's coming over to us. His advice is that important. He is bringing it directly with his alien eyes into our human ears. Okay, I'm kind of scared of what he's gonna say. Usually with this, I'm like, oh, that's so funny. But with him, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's he gonna tell us? What's he gonna tell us? I see a back massage in your near future to Seth. I like the sound of that. That sounds pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, heat of the moment proposal. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that because that would be the worst possible thing to do in this situation, is just throw a marriage at him. To love or not to love, That is the question. Guru, how do you know? How do you know that this is literally what this weekend is to decide whether these guys stay in a relationship or not? Oh, and he's doing poetry to her. Pam, you know what the ultimate like smooth thing you can do is give him a back massage, okay? Ask for massage. Oh my gosh, yes. Wait, where are you going? What was wrong with my seat? Where are you guys going? Why would you go this far away? Why would you go this far away from the romance festival? This makes no sense. At least you're being cute. Oh, and see, there was a back massage in your future, Seth. The Guru's wisdom was correct. Okay, so the romance part of things is definitely fixed in a pretty big way. They actually are starting to look more like a couple for the... Oh, hi. I knew there was a reason I recognized that chest. It's Tony Makoa. But yeah, the romance side of things fixed. But, you know, as soon as the fairy tale happiness of the romance festival and this weekend ends, it's kind of like the honeymoon period is over and it's back to reality. And I think a conversation needs to happen before then. But for now, I'm just gonna let these guys enjoy the romance festival. They've had a rough couple of days, so it's only fair that they get some fun as well. And I've just realized they've got like painting things here. Maybe it could be a good opportunity for Seth to kind of show his painting skills, but also he could kind of do it in a very romantic way by doing a painting of his true love. Oh my gosh. It's such a nice picture as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pam, you can get involved as well. You can do a little bit of painting too. But it's a nice way for her to kind of like, you know, embrace his hobby a little bit. Okay, she's painting the Lady and the Tramp thing, but with cats, isn't she? Oh my gosh, look at his painting coming together. I feel like I'm gonna love this painting so much. Not as much as I love yours though, Palm. Don't even worry. Look how happy he is when he's painting. He's just so happy. Oh my gosh. Guys, look what he's painted. Oh my gosh. Okay, this would totally work on me because that's so beautiful. Palm, put that in your inventory. Put this in your inventory because this is beautiful. I don't care that it's trash. It's gonna finish really soon, Seth. Please finish up. Okay, quick. Put it in your inventory. Put it in your inventory. Seth being like, okay, I've got a gift for you before the romance festival ends. Oh, I forgot. I can't give a gift to somebody within my family. It's fine. We'll show her when she gets home. Wait, what are you guys asking? I'm just being really careful that they're not deciding. A mistletoe kiss is fine. I don't want them to do a heat at the moment proposal because you can't just throw that. Like, no, we're not doing that, okay? We've seen that happen before. We're not doing that again. Their relationship is in such a better place. I'm gonna get them to head home because they've got a toddler to look after at home. Kane is back from daycare and he might be full of energy, but it's late. There's still a party in the hallway. Pom, why don't you read him to sleep, okay? I know you're inspired to paint now. Now you understand how Seth feels. And while you're reading him to sleep, Seth, why don't you go ahead and get that painting ready to show Pamela? I know she saw you paint it, but still. I mean, look at that painting. It's so good. It's like so... Oh, it's just so nice. I love it. And look, she's reading a dastardly criminal story. But a story all the same to little Kane. Read him to sleep. Their relationship is on the mend. These things take time. And we're off to go get Pam look at the beautiful painting Seth has made of her. What do you think, Pam? It's a pretty good replica, I would say. And surely it's a beautiful romantic gesture. Is that a face of love? Okay, yeah, that is definitely a face of love and slightly chapped lips, but mainly just straight up love right there. That's adorable. She wants to get engaged to Seth. She's got a whim to get engaged to him, which obviously I'm not gonna let happen, but that is the way that she's feeling right now. And now she's serenading him. I was kind of ready to go for a story where these guys broke up and we got to experience splitting the household in two, and I'd play with Pam with Kane for a week, and then Kane would go to Seth's, and then Pam would be on her own for a week. That is what I was planning on doing, but I don't know. I kind of feel like these guys aren't ready to throw in the towel yet, and as a result, neither am I. I know I've given them like this dream weekend, but they deserved it. Why don't you guys go woohoo? No trying for babies. I really don't want it to happen again. I think one is enough for these guys. Helps me focus more too. So Seth is up first. I am gonna get him to cook some beautiful breakfast for everyone. Pam's helping around the house, taking out the trash. Giving Kane a little bubble bath there as well. See, she's reached level 7 of the parenting skill, so she definitely is doing stuff with him, you guys. Don't worry. And Seth's got a term paper to write, so that means Pam can spend the day looking after little Kane. Oh my gosh, look at this. We just got a message from Chase asking Seth if he wants to join the Calorie Kids. Yes, we would love to. That is cute. He's welcoming us into the fold a little bit more. So whilst he does his term paper, Pam is in here helping Kane out with his little blocks so he can maximize all his skills. How long has he got to age up actually? I kind of feel like we should potentially age him up in the next episode. I don't know where it's getting these 17 days from, but no way. We're not doing 17 days with a toddler. I'm sorry. Just straight up no. He might still want to do all of his like fun little stuff with Seth, but at least we can try and make an effort, try and get involved with him as much as we can. So because these guys have decided to give it another go, and because obviously it's gonna go back to Monday and it's gonna be work again, it's gonna be working after planning her lectures or whatever she has to do after work every day and all that kind of thing. What I've said to these guys is because they're not very good at communicating, maybe they need a little bit of help with that. So I'm hoping this is gonna work. I've downloaded basically an explore mod, services. So they need to get their licenses and stuff so that they can go out and do stuff in the wider world, which I want them both to do. So I'll send Seth off first to try for his license, which I think opens everything up. So he's got his license for his explore mod, and now I'm hoping there's meant to be a therapy one. Whether I can find it or not, I don't know. Services. Is it hospital? Artificial insemination service. License revoke center. Where's my therapy at? I feel so stupid, but I can't find the therapy one, but I downloaded it because it was meant to have a therapy one. I'm gonna get them to go to individual therapy, and then when they've worked out the way that they need to communicate and the things that they want, they can go to couples counseling and talk it through it together. And I think that's like a sensible way to do stuff. I was so close to breaking these guys up at the beginning of this episode. I have decided to give them another chance with therapy, with working through, with communicating. There's gonna be some compromises that both of them are gonna have to make, and probably Seth's gonna eventually have to tell Pam that he hates his degree a lot. But for now, at least, these little spaghetti cats have the chance to try and make things a little bit better. So let me know what you guys think about that. In the next episode, I am going to be aging up Kane into a little child. I haven't really decided how far to take this series yet, or whether to do like little 10 or 15 episode little blobs in a load of different series, which is kind of something I'd like to do. I was kind of thinking of doing a series based around Cody's remaining days, trying to raise a vampire toddler called Raising the Dead. Do you like that? Let me know if you like that idea in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the video. Bye!